In example 7, we're going to kind of work backwards. So it says find f and g so that f composed of g equals h. So what we are doing here is if we look back at example 5, it's like I'm starting right here and I need to be able to pull out that my f of x is 5x plus 1 and my g of x equals the square root of x. Or this might be a better example. If I start here, I still need to be able to pull out and figure out that my f of x was 5x plus 1 and my g of x was the square root of x. So we are given the composite, and then I need to determine what was f and what was g. Now, these are kind of hard to explain because you just kind of look at them and do them. But if I was to expand this out right here, this would mean that f composed of g of x equals our h of x. So the easiest thing to do is to pull out this function that's within, and then whatever's left over will be my f of x. And this is something that you are going to end up using in Calc 1 towards the middle when you are finding derivatives and have to use the chain rule. You have to be able to find out what is that function inside and then what does it leave? What's your f of x? So if you can find this first, then you'll be left with what your f of x is. So we're going to start with g of x and work our way to our f of x. So here, you want to kind of pull out the complicated portion. My g of x is what's inside these groupings, what's inside those parentheses. So it is 3x squared minus 5x. And so if you now take this and replace it with x, that would be x to the 21st. And so there is your g of x and your f of x. So take out the complicated bit and then replace it with x to get your f of x. So here, we're going to start with our g of x. What's the complicated bit? It's that x plus 3 in the denominator. So if I pull that out and call that my g of x, then what am I left with? If I replace that with x, that's 1 over x. So we have that reciprocal function right there. Okay, pause the video and see if you can do C. Okay, I hope you had time to pause the video. So let's go over. The complicated bit is going to be what's under that radical, what's in that grouping. So 4x plus 3. And if you replace that with x, we are left with the cubic root of x. So that's kind of the best I got. You just kind of look at it and can see it, go Nike style, and we just do it.